Hello, everybody. How's everyone doing today? Good? Great? Awesome. Let's see here. Get everything adjusted here, and I think we are up and running, and we are live. Get my controller out. I'm still eating lunch, so don't mind me as I muncha. Um, I went ahead and took the liberty of getting the game set up. So the next quest is strength, and so I went ahead and I've already picked my companion encounters, all that stuff. um, so we are ready to go. Um, the thing that sucks about this one is I only get to start with 10 life, and food does not heal. Um, so this is going to be a little bit of a challenge. And I imagine I might have to retry a few times. So just wanted, and there's dice too. So hooray! But yeah, this is gonna be one of those. I don't think I'm gonna pass this on my first try. If I do, I'll be surprised. But we'll see how things go today. Hey, Gabby, welcome in. I'm gonna take the time to finish my lunch here. I don't have much left to eat, and then I will put stuff away, and then hopefully we'll be ready to go here. So how was everyone's weekend? Yeah, I've noticed that being a thing as well. Like, here's the thing. I will go live like pretty damn close to on the hour. Very seldom will I start outside of that. So, if you know I'm streaming and you know that I'm starting, I will start on time almost every time. The only time there's an exception to that is sometimes lately on Saturdays, I've had to work up to start time, and normally I'll keep you guys abreast of the situation. Like, normally I'll be like, hey, just finishing up at work, planning to be live in 15 minutes. So even if you're in chat, ready to go, waiting for me to go live, I will at least type in chat and be like, hey guys, I disagree with that. The time for action is when I decide it's time for action. And food comes first. But no, you guys can like set your clocks. Like, I will be live on the hour, and if I'm not, you will have a message saying if I'm going to be late. At the very least, I might start the stream and just be like, "Hey guys, still setting up. Give me a second." But I do my damnedest to make sure I am ready to go on time for you guys, because yeah, that's just how I be. Alright, how are volumes today? I tried messing with them a little bit. Am I loud, quiet, just right? I feel like I never get the volume right, and I think it's partly to blame for my headset and how it picks up audio. It drives me nuts. Alright. And away we go. Oh my gosh. What? I'm an idiot. I had everything set up and I forgot to change the audio source. Good job, Tyre. Way to fucking remember what that. That's the what? Yes, I did a dumb. Like it didn't even dawn on me until after. Like I'm like, why does the volume sound like it's coming from? The nice part is that it will pick up right where I left off, so I don't have to set anything up. It'll just be like,
I do not know what the usurper has done with my game.
oh, you.
He will have
God damn
improved
it.
it, I am sure, as I improved the game of my predecessor.
Alright, so at least it remembered what cards I picked.
It seems you too are hasty. Here is our evidence of your eagerness to leap into difficulties you cannot face. You must know yourself, hone yourself, sharpen your wits and your sword against the challenges ahead.
Injury, pain, 90 life. Ow. Yeah, this one, a little bit rough. The bitter taste of blood is the first indicator that you're still alive. Blind and disoriented, you make out a voice calling to you. A pair of strong hands shake you upright. Your vision steadies and Kolbjorn's somber face swims into view. Kolbjorn gestures you to be quiet. He presses his back up against the boulder beside you and grimaces, holding his side. As your head clears, a booming voice echoes out from deep in the foggy marsh. Oh, where have you crawled, gasted mice? Let your insides be gut and bones be crushed. You peer around the rock and from the mist steps an ogre. 3 times as tall as a man and with a lumpen, vicious face. His one good eye darts about wildly as he surveys the area, hunting for something. The ogre grunts and scoops up a broken, shining trinket from the ground, splashed red with blood. Ruined with your dirty blood, wretched cut purses! Riven in two! His great, hideous face turns red. If thou listen, here I will find the twin. Then I will eat thine eyes. The ogre lifts his club and smashes a tree trunk in anger. The tree creaks and crashes to the ground as Draknar the ogre turns and disappears into the mist. Kolbjorn grimaces as he holds his side, attempting to hide the severity of his injuries. Here, you are injured. Eat. He throws you a medicinal herb bun. Weak to your bones, you gratefully take a bite. And the bread turns to ash in your mouth. With a sinking realization, you pull the other half of the ogre's trinket from your pack. Sure enough, you feel a wrongness emanating from it. While holding only half, food does not restore life. A stab of hunger hits your stomach. There's only one thing for it. You must steal back the other half from the ogre that almost killed you. The closest town is Draper, Kolbjorn whispers hoarsely. We cannot hope to defeat an ogre now. Summoning your remaining strength, you lift yourself to your feet and stagger to town. Here we go. Oh, goody.
Games within games within games.
Just gonna try to see if I can get high enough. I need a 5 or 6. Oh, 4! You've got to be kidding. Oh. Well, I guess we have to start that over again.
Push forward towards your final confrontation. I admire that you have other skills beyond violence. Yet, if there's one thing that the usurper has taught me, it's that violence can sometimes answer questions that otherwise have none.
Okay. Your road through the mire slows your day's journey. To avoid the swelling bogs, you press on higher ground and happen upon an old road through the marshland. To the left, you make out a group of Empire brigands taking shelter by the side of the road. The dealer reveals the next steel monster card in the deck. You check the path to the right. You hear the distant sound of a group of raiders squabbling in the northern tongue. Okay, sounds good, Midna. Nap well. With no other safe path through the mire, who do you fight? I think I'm going to take on the Empire Brigands. The hum of mosquitoes fills the air as you ready yourself for combat. Soldier's sword. Every hero must have a heroic sword by their side. This, however, is utterly ordinary. Nice! Nice pants, nice pants. With the brigands defeated, you notice they were guarding some equipment hidden off the path in the mire. You slide down the bank to the treasure. Why couldn't I had that roll before?
A win here sets the tone for your challenge.
Oh, Aretha's Ire. Neat. You successfully collect your prize and continue on your journey.
You must be ready for whatever will come. The usurper will give us no warning.
A slight rustling in the reeds is all the warning you get that your life is in grave danger. You've been ambushed. Captain of Steel. Captain, Command falls on the head of those who are loud, brash, and fortunate. Captains wear armor that dulls standard attacks. Use bash to break their armor. Oh, come on. Oh, I'm dead.
Fallen once more. Fortunately, this is but the lesser game, and we can try again.
One! Ah! 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 It's one of those things where I'm still getting, like, I have to sit here and be like, okay, Rest, this is the button to do that, this is the button to do this, and... yeah, it's gonna be a little bit of a struggle.
This last century has been, for me, a blessed relief. You have pulled me away from eternity, and in the process, I have lost something fundamental.
Alright, so... we're getting right back to it. Gabby, what are you doing to me? Soldier, the expansion of the Empire requires constant... sorry. Conscription of new blood. Soldiers block all attacks, greatly reducing their damage. Use bash to open them up for damage.
I wish you all the best. Every failure in combat can be balanced by success on the table.
You realize that there's no action there, it just changes what the dealer is wearing, right?
How many people do you meet who bend rather than rise? Without strength, what is purity? Learn the future at your own peril. You think I have not turned to oracles and auguries in order to see how this ends? I only know it all ends in death.
You are about to embark on a quest for the mayor of a small town when a young, strangely dressed woman shouts to you, "Beware, stranger, for I have seen your future, and danger awaits. For but a few coins," she continues while gripping your arm, "I can tell you of your coming misfortunes." You hand over the coins and they vanish into the woman's robes. She focuses on you, thinking for a moment, and tells you the outcome of your quest. Now that you know your fate, what will you do? Suit yourself, the woman remarks, suddenly disinterested. She turns and enters the tavern to order her usual drink. The next day you stride into the forest, intent on hunting down the brigands that have been harrying the town. Your quest gets off to a good start. You spot some gold in a hole by the side of the road. There's no sign of who or what placed it there. Hello, Akka. You've already missed me die twice, so yay! You slip on a narrow bridge. You catch yourself before plunging to the ravine below, but some of your supplies slip from your pockets. You pause to forage among a grove of fruit trees. A sudden and unusual hailstorm lashes you violently as you cross a wild field. It passes as quickly as it appeared. You discover that the brigands haven't having learned of your quest, left the valley to find easier pickings elsewhere. The mayor refuses to pay you for your time.
If our time has come, so be it. For the band!
No, come on! Oh, that's such bullshit.
You should focus more on defense than offense, I think. The opportunity to strike back will always present itself.
Alright. Take 4.
I have rather more knowledge of your history than I did when I ran the game from the throne of life and death. Much has changed since then. I have died and returned anew. I have crossed these lands even as you have crossed these lands. At times, our paths have crossed.
Together, we will push them back. Death itself defeats us.
Oh, come on, I hit Y, you asshole. Oh, it's rough starting with only... I'm almost supposed to start with 10 hit points, but I picked one of the supplies that give me 5 additional max hit points. Hey! Greetings, fellow travelers! A cheery fellow clad in a brilliant yellow surcoat passes you on the road one day. Let me tell you, your outfit is exquisite. I should know. I almost wore that exact thing today. He pulls out a hefty scroll. I've been documenting every nook and cranny of this beautiful land, and my soul is shaking with delight at the thought of sharing it with you. Ooh, temple prayers. May your vistas be breathtaking, with your tree climbing be non-lethal. With an enthusiastic wave, the man shoulders his heavy rucksack and continues his journey, whistling all the while. Poor weather slows your day's journey. To avoid the swelling bogs, I think I've read this before. So the next greed monster, Silencer of Greed, or 4 of Steel. I'm gonna deal with the 4 of Steel. Yeah, that's kind of what I was going for. At this point, I'd rather take the ease. Dang it! I hit Y! God damn it! Guess I'm not hitting Y fast enough.
Take the battle to them next time. Think. Do not continue to fail me. I have need of your greatest efforts.
Actually, almost all of the encounters I have are either beneficial ones or health cards.
And here we circle to a topic dear to my heart. Revenge.
Another day of rainfall. The marshlands swell into a swamp. Water and mud obscure the path ahead. No, because in this one, food does not heal. As you press on, every direction begins to look the same. With some luck, you find your way up to higher and drier ground. Back on the path, you continue your journey. The sun's warm rays do little to lift your spirits as the mosquitoes and flies torment you. To avoid the swelling bogs, you press on to higher ground and happen upon an old road through the marshland. Silencer of Greed or Four of Frost. I'm gonna try the Silencer of Greed. Yeah, I didn't feel too comfortable taking on the Frost. I felt like that was gonna get me in trouble.
I wish you no harm, yet we must do what we must.
God. Nope, that was a poor life decision.
Slain.
This is the first one I really
You
have.
will gain the skills
I'm
you
having
need.
problems with, and I think it's just because, like, you start off with just a sliver of health. Alright. I guess rather than playing my normal way, I'll just play super defensively.
Here's a token for you, if you can earn it.
You quickly feel the tug of something on the inside of your tunic. Turning quickly, you discover a pickpocket making off with some of your belongings. You jump to your feet and catch a glimpse of the thief as they weave through the crowd. Alright, we need that huge success, baby. It was 3, but I got it back, so that's okay. The poor weather slows your day's journey. 4 of Steel, Frost Shaman. Alright, here we go.
There are no innocents in battle.
With the raiders defeated, you know some equipment. Yeah, baby, yeah! Alright. Less, yay. Oh, dang it, I hit Y instead of A. God damn it. Oh, and again, I hit A instead of Y. God damn it!
An end to your life and to your struggle.
Ugh. I think the thing that kind of gets me messed up is that the color of the icon awesome.
Once I viewed the role of fortune teller with contempt. Since my recovery, I have needed to pose as one at times in order to make a living. Now that I understand them far better, I loathe them even more.
Lose all of my food, but get 25 health and an equipment. And then we just lose all of our food.
Gasping with each step, hoping to survive. Find food if you can.
Oh. So the symbol that flashes green that you're supposed to block is with the Y button, which is yellow.
You should have run away. We will finish this.
Yep. Oh, sweet. I got 7 food from that. Should I do this stirring in the... Oh, can I? Oh. Oh, but... I want it to be yellow-green. That doesn't do me a lick of good. I will take the Frost Shaman. Yeah, I mean, I appreciate the being aware of it, but there's definitely times when I look at the symbol and immediately my brain just was like, oh. Alright. With the raiders defeated, you get some treasure. Dark Thirst. Nah. Hey, thanks chat for the gold.
Too many words obscure the actual truth of the matter. Sometimes simple actions tell all.
Approaching Draper's gates, you notice a woman of enormous stature, dressed in a blue tunic and leather apron. 3 smithing hammers hang from her waist. The woman rushes forward and embraces you, bearing you in her chest. Hell yeah. Gabby, you are the worst. The gods be praised, she cries. I thought you'd surely be dead. She releases you and looks you up and down. Look at you, she says before you can get a word in. That foul beast didn't hold back, now did it? She whips around to face your companion. Kolbjorn, she bellows. I thought I told you to keep him out of trouble. I warned you that Draknar, and look what's happened. You should know better than to steal from an ogre. Kolbjorn wanders past the fuming woman and down to the river to fish in peace. As she pauses for breath, you seize your chance to interrupt. I'm Ariadne, the blacksmith's daughter, she says, surprised. We met at the Black Ale pub the night before you set off to steal Odysseus' charm. I almost broke your wrist arm wrestling, remember? As she pauses for breath, you seize your chance to interrupt. She pokes at the broken ornament gingerly. Forgive me if I did not take it. The curse of the Odysseus' charm only affects the wielder, if it makes you feel any better. The ogre's probably starving now, too. From the looks of the silverwork, this is an old relic indeed. Draknar, she says. Oh, Draknar the Mighty, as he is known, has lived in these parts for an age. Many have tried to fell the beast, but before you two misfits, that's for sure. But few live to tell the tale. In all fairness, Gabby, I'm not too thrilled either. The ogre is notorious for ambushing travelers and traders alike. Not even Empire soldiers are safe in these parts. Accumulated a wealth of treasures plucked from his victims, included that cursed relic you have now. Ariadne shakes her head. One blow from Draknar's club would crush you. You won't survive it unless you get a good set of armor on you. 60 defense? Shit. Listen, I helped run a traveling forge. It's currently heading here. Come see us. We'll sort you out with some good and proper armor. The piece of the Odysseus' charm weighs heavy in your pack. You wish to fling it into the mire, but some strange magic stays your hand. Starving and injured, you rest a while in town. Hey, it's arm wrestling time. Let's not get lost in the swamp now. Hey, look! You managed to find your way out and avoid... So... Oh, yes, baby, yes.
Next time, bring more food.
Bloodied and bruised from your adventure, you learn of a remote shrine high in the mountains. It is revered among the local peasants for its remarkable healing properties. You collapse before the shrine and beseech the gods to take pity on you. Sunshine appears through a break in the clouds to bathe you in a radiant glow. Feeling dizzy from the lack of food, you find the road again. You weakly trudge on, knowing you must face the ogre soon.
Perhaps you can gain the tools you need for the road ahead.
A column of smoke and the clang of metal are the first signs that you're in the right place. As you round the bend, you see the forge outside the gates to Blackwater. You spy your new acquaintance, Ariane, assisting at a blacksmith on the bellows. Ah, there you are! Adrienne smiles with a smile. She removes her gloves to wipe her brow. These are the two I was telling you about, Anders, she says to the blacksmith. I almost broke this one's wrist in an arm wrestle. So, I hear you're out to fight an ogre. My specialty is improving armor and helms and the like. I must admit, normally only horseshoes and farming equipment I mend these days, so it may take a while. I assure you, it'll be well worth your time. You hand the smith your helm and he begins to examine an item thoroughly, inspecting every joint and seam. Yes, I can certainly improve this, but it'll take several days. I'm heading to Cottonmore. Meet me there and the job will be done. Oh, if you bring another item to me there, I'll see if I can improve that one as well. You thank Anders and continue on your way. The town crier announces the Empire seeks mercenaries to join the battle against corruption. You seek out the watchtower where recruitment is taking place. You arrive in time to hear Sir Malfoul's plan to wipe out the Paupers district. The outbreak began there, and we cannot risk sparing any of their lives, he says. Sir Malfoul the Green leads the mercenaries to the Pauper district where the poor and sick have been walled off from the rest of the city. As you hear the wailing of the corrupted, Sir Malfoul gives his commands to charge. I don't know what to do here. I think I'm gonna sit just because of the quest this is. Like I think this is one of the few that I put in the deck because I wanted to see what it was. So Gabby says fight the corrupted, so I'll do the opposite of what Gabby says, cause fuck you, Gabby. Your refusal does not sit well with the Imperial soldiers. Traitor! One of the soldiers shouts. Imperial soldiers surround you, shackled at the ready. It's alright, I'll just damn it. Ah. Fearful of your wrath, the rest of the soldiers retreat. You spot a peasant woman with a child hiding behind some barrels. You lead them past the wall, past gatekeepers who look pointedly in the other direction. Bless your heart, she says, holding back tears. Please accept this token of our appreciation. Yay, more food. Hell yeah, more food. Awesome. We cleared Popper's dilemma. Thank you, Akka. Your days traveling long. The sun's ray is now gone. A chill fills the marshlands. To avoid the sweeping bogs, you press on to higher ground and happen upon an old road through the marshland. To the left you see Fort of Greed, and to your right, flanks of steel. With no other safe path through the mire, who do you fight? I am not dealing with bandits. Oh, come on. Come on, I hit Y. That one's on me. With the brigands defeated, you notice they were guarding some more equipment. Oh, that was a shit-ass roll. Do I want to roll an extra dice for this? Yes. God damn it. Why am I being ambushed? Just sucks to be me, I suppose. Oh, and I get to do this entire encounter myself. There's one. Oh, come on! I hit A! God damn it. I guess my reactions are just too slow. With the brigands defeated, you search the area for supplies. By the side of a waterfall, you meet a young woman with striking gray hair. She is holding a baby. Greetings, travelers. Treat these waters with caution. They are not to be meddled with. If you're parched, you're welcome to stop by my cottage. I have a pie cooling on my windowsill, too. Behind her, a little wooden sign reads, Waterfall of Youth, very dangerous, stay clear. I am Yvonne, the woman says as she leads you to her cottage. As was promised, a hearty beef pie awaits you. You enjoy it with a side of mashed potatoes. With the meal finished, Yvonne asks you to help her while she puts the baby to sleep. The rare sunshine flower grows nearby, and she'd like you to gather a bloom. It feels impolite to refuse. The sunshine sprouts from the rock behind the waterfall. If you were careful, you could climb out to retrieve one without falling into the water. Sure, why not? Remembering the warning, you inch your way along the rock wall, gingerly moving from stone to stone.
The pendulum is ever changing, and the challenges it presents change too.
You manage to grab a ledge and regain your balance. From here, you reach the sunshine, bag it, and make your way back to the shore. Yvonne is delighted to see the sunshine. Most travelers just eat and leave, and thinks she gives you a gift. This will protect you in your travels. Oh, yeah!
A reward well earned.
Anders greets you with a smile. Ah! There you are. We were just about to leave. You must be wanting this. The smith's workmanship is exemplary. The helm feels stronger than it once was, yet its weight remains unchanged. I don't really have a good shield. But at least I have the leather armor. Which, what is the leather armor's? You hand the smith your armor, and he begins to examine the item thoroughly, inspecting every joint and seam. Yes, I can certainly improve this, but it'll take several days. I'm heading to Evergreen. Meet me there, and the job will be done. Oh, if you have another item to bring me there, I can do that too. Another ambush.
Today, death will drink deep.
What? Oh my gosh. I'm like butt clenched the entire time. With the thugs subdued, you search the area for supplies. Well, I guess I'm not gonna run out of food now. And to our left, we have the Silencer of Greed. To our right, oh jeez. A Frost Shaman and 5 of Frost. Oh, this sucks. Ah, damn it. Hit Y instead of A. Alright.
Combat solves so little. It has ended this, however.
Alright. I've spent an hour on strength today. I think I'm good with ignoring strength for now. Let's do we want let's
The
move on
hermit
to the
has
hermit.
been with you along this road,
Alright.
aiding you at every step, aiding me. Neither of us would be here without him, yet he remains a mystery even to me.
So starvation, map reveal, and empire combat. I like. So I want. Ooh, filters. Okay. Ah, here we go. Let's see, food, and then I also want... is there like map reveal somewhere on here? Ah, here we go, map. And then... I want to see how that turns out. I want to do that.
I guess that card is one of your favorites. I don't see the appeal.
Well, maybe if you go fuck yourself, you might. These are ones I haven't done yet. Alright. And we're dealing with Empire. Yeah, so we're gonna go... And then for supplies... Are there any of these that deal with northerners? Oh, here we go. And then I'll take food and gold. All right.
I
Let's
have
hope
spent
for
more time alone than any hermit could imagine. In truth, it is only your ignorance that leaves these cards occupied by such commoners. You seek and the hermit moves again. We have much to learn from each other at this point.
While exploring the wildlands, you arrive quite suddenly at the fringes of a curiously enchanted winter forest. Where you stand, it is a warm summer afternoon, yet only 10 steps away from the cedars are gray with frost and the ground is blanketed in thick snow. Horrendous. You turn surprised to face Kolbjorn, but it is not he who spoke. An Empire general in an impressively plumed helm approaches you as a sizable company of Empire soldiers are arrayed behind him. Horrendous, isn't it? This smear of obstinate mage filth staining the land. You and your squire, he glances at Kolbjorn, should leave. This frozen waste is no place for common folk. The ground changes underfoot, and the blizzards tear your skin to shreds. He gestures, and his troops split into small parties and head into the wasteland. He turns to you and bows deeply before following the last party in. Never fear, citizen. The mage will meet the blade of the Empire's justice. The Northerner blinks sadly as Oh. Guess he has nothing to add there. Alright. Kolbjorn blinks morosely as the troops disappear one by one into the cold fog, before trudging in after them without a word. Oh, goodness. Which way do I start? Let's go up.
The Empire set signs in order to guide the rest of their forces. Fortunately, you too can follow.
You find a tree etched with a strange marking. Is this a sign pointing toward the hermit? Clean snow is marred by heavy footprints. The Empire must be ahead of you. Not knowing what else to do, you press on. Oh, I don't like how this is gonna go.
A creature of confusion, but no malice.
A small blue imp materializes on the path ahead of you. It grins, revealing rows of needle-like teeth. I am Sharptooth. The creature rushes at you, arms outstretched. You back away from its enthusiastic embrace. Undeterred, Sharptooth merely grins. I will move the forest around. Empire will fall 10 days behind. The forest spasms and the tree on the horizon shift back and forth as moved by an invisible hand. Seemingly content, Sharptooth simply fades from view, waving cheerfully all the while. Okay.
The storm will delay you, but it will also delay those who are hunting your prey.
With little warning, a snowstorm sweeps from the north. The snow whips against you like shards of glass and obscures your vision. You struggle to find cover. The storm tears through the forest, erasing your tracks. Anyone got anything? I'm thinking card 4. Oh no. Well. The road ahead is blocked by an overturned carriage and a woman calling for help. Please help, she cries. I've been robbed by a band of thugs. Is there anything you can do? Alright. Oh wow, these dice. Wow! This sucks. Why, thank you. Now if you'd be so kind to give me all of your gold? The woman draws a pair of concealed blades from her corset. Come on out, boys! Well, we're just goody.
Defend yourselves.
Oh. Ah. With the thugs defeated, you search their bodies for valuables. Oh, goody.
Back to the bones. I hope you have learned to be their master.
You find some food amongst their possessions. Alright. Hell yeah. Fuck. Thank you, chat. Ooh, general store. I can't buy anything. I could buy food though. You know what? I'm good. Which way do I go? Oh, every move.
Only blood.
What? Ah, you little bastard. God dang it. Gosh, I got fucked up that fight. Get some fame, get some noms. Oh no. Ah, here we go. The woodcutter greets you with a warm smile. Well, hello there. Don't see many people near these woods. Are you injured? You didn't try to go in there, did you? He turns and gestures to the woods behind him, unwillingly swinging a pile of harvested lumber directly at your head. Oh, I need that huge success. Fuck! I don't know where that went. You definitely ducked beneath the swinging log and rolled safely. The woodcutter turns back to address you. I'm Airedale Thon. My friends call me Thon. And you? He gasps when he sees you sprawled on the ground. This is no place to slumber, my new friend. He laughs and extends a sturdy arm to help you to your feet. The woods of Mortifernum are a strange thing. Some people say they sprung up overnight, causing a farmer to lose his whole herd. It's hogwash, of course, but people don't go in there. Thon removes a log from his shoulder and shows it to you, running his enormous hand across the grain. You see, the lumber here is in high demand. I am told it makes the strongest, straightest spears and arrows, while craftsmen want it for carts, stables, and more. All I know is that people pay a pretty penny for what I bring back. Ah! Thon wags a large finger at you. You've already seen the danger of the woods, haven't you? You seem like a kindly sort, so I shall share with you my secret. He gestures a simple gold ring adorning his right hand. A mysterious trader gifted it to me when I offered a favorable rate on some furs. She thought it a worthless trinket, but she had never visited these woods. I wore it for years before I ever came here. While others are troubled by shadow beasts and plagues, I am not. I'm paid well for this wood, and I collect, and I appear to be the only one who can harvest it. You would have to make me a very rich man if I were to give it up. I would need at least 100 gold to give you this ring.
Well done. You continue to impress.
And it gets more difficult. Oh, wow. Well, I just have to roll... I still have to knock it down another 39 gold. Oh, now it gets hard. 45 gold. 19? Holy shit snacks. I almost can't keep the 4. If I were to roll 2 4s, it'd be 12. I gotta reroll all of that. I need 3 more gold. Oh. $28. Haha. Thon grows tired of handling. My price is my price. There are no rings like this to be found in all the land. Safe travels, my friend. Not bad, though. Not bad. We got it down to 23 gold, which is... I mean, it was close, but...
An opportunity to better understand these lands, perhaps.
On the edge of the Empire, far from the capital, sits a lonely watchtower. You approach with caution, knowing that few travelers are allowed near. Halt! Calls a soldier as you approach the tower. None may cross the border from the northern lands into the Empire. You return hours later at night as night approaches. As you scramble through the undergrowth, you hope the scouts don't spot you. Wow. Fuck you, dice. You are struck by a volley of arrows. Ow!
This may be your chance to set the mouse upon the cat.
Further into the forest, you hear a smattering of voices carry down the wind from somewhere to the east. Curious, you cautiously approach the voices. You spy a small empire party taking a break from the zealous manhunt. Obscured by fog and brambles, you consider your options. If you stay hidden, you might learn more of the forest, but you also risk discovery. God damn it. Your leg cramps while you crouch in the deep, damp thicket. The soldier's conversation is wholly uninteresting. To your dismay, a soldier balancing on an overflowing bowl of stew sits down in front of your hiding place. Buzzing with adrenaline, you just reconsider your options.
That will set you in good stead from here.
A soldier whistles and sits down. It's a good thing the captain thought to give us these shields. We'd be wandering into blizzards than that blasted imp otherwise. You spy a shining shield resting against a boulder, just in reach of your hiding place. Is this the enchanted shield the soldier mentioned? Unfortunately, another soldier approaches and the pair begin an animated conversation about their callous day plans. Oh, God. Oh, my God. My reflexes were way too bad on that one. Nervously, you reach for the shield. The soldier squirms uncomfortably and almost sits on your hand. Suddenly, a gruff voice gives the command to move out. You breathe a sigh of relief when the last soldier trudges away from your hiding place.
The Empire has made killing mages a core pursuit. Fortunately, a mage is a cunning prey.
While trudging through the snow, you hear a shout and the sound of swords being drawn. It's only a matter of time before the sound of combat attracts another patrol. What in the hell? I don't even know what I'm supposed to be doing still. Like, I feel like, well, I suppose I feel literally lost. Oh, this is just terrible. Kind of let myself get beat up in that one. I don't feel like this is going very well. The arrival of enemy reinforcements makes your heart sink.
Take a moment to seek warmth, yet do not forget your quest. Hurry, you must find the secret the hermit holds.
You follow the sound of screams and clashing metal to find a company of Empire soldiers tearing down tents and executing cowering mages. Oh goodness fucking gracious. Come on, I was hitting right trigger, you asshole. I'm sitting here like, where's Kolbjorn? Oh right, I just sacrificed him for arm wrestling. The mages are grateful for your intervention. The tent village is well hidden in the sweeping snow and log. A mage draws a rune in the snow and says, the hermit enchants the forest to protect us. I'm not sure how he does it. Perhaps blood magic? A horrible little imp, grumbles a mage as he stares into a beaker full of bubbling liquid. God knows he who does it, but every time he shifts the forest around, it plays havoc with my readings. I don't have time to spend for food or equipment. I gotta keep going. The mages point you vaguely in the hermit's direction, even though they are not certain of his whereabouts. Across the Silver River, through the Twin Oaks. Alright, general store. Both of these would be helpful. think I'm going to take the helm, though.
They are your decisions to make. I will not tell you what to do. You must learn from your mistakes as well as your successes. Go ahead, buy what pleases you.
Fuck.
Use the Empire to provide the fodder for your own challenges. I understand.
You visit your contact in the Imperial Armory. You must be planning for trouble if you've come to me for help, he says with a knowing grin. Tell me, who are you hunting? I'll see what I can find in the vaulted of contrabands. You tell me you're hunting corrupted. They're a problem to be sure, but they're hardly the biggest issue in these parts. Oh, well that sucks. Ah, boy, oh boy. Ugh. uh, Here we go. Ow. There's no way I'm going to finish this combat in time. Ugh.
A cold death that few will mourn.
It happens in an instant. From an undeterminate point in the forest, a sweep of green melts away all traces of winter. You find yourself blinking in the heat of the summer sun. Kolbjorn turns his doleful face to yours. He utters a truth you don't wish to hear. The hermit is dead. Well then. Let's take a look at these encounters and see what we can swap out. I think it's just a matter of luck here.
Now we seek a man who does not wish to be found. Yet without him, your quest is impossible.
All right. Let's start. All right, let's get that huge success. Aka, you pick for me, because I have been just absolutely shite at picking cards today. Ow!
I wish you an honorable death.
Come on, baby, come on, baby, come on, baby. Yes! Sleepy Nine-Nine. You loot the buys and hurry away. Ooh. Ooh, what does Pious Robes do? I think that was to prevent death from food. Which... yeah, lose 1 max life instead of taking starvation damage. Oof. Alright, come on, baby. I need that huge success. Not 1. I don't think it's 3. I'm gonna go 2. Oh, it's 4. Damn it. Oh, thank God he missed me.
Show your worth through action.
Ooh. Awesome. We found the hidden mages and we have 46 days to go. Doing a little bit better this time around. Booyah. Toast. Alright, who's next? Ah. Dodge too early. Alright. Could use some health, though. Health would be good. The mages are grateful for your intervention. You know, I'll take... Yeah, baby! That was worth it. I'm gonna burn those for health. I'll sacrifice another 2 days. Alright, now let's continue on. Alright, let's set up camp. Go down. Thank you. Ooh, and a friendly innkeeper I see. Oh, there's the arm wrestling card. I think I've got enough supplies. Flanks of steel. Oh boy. Oh boy. Haha. Nice! You loot the bodies and hurry away. Yeah, buddy! Oh, yeah. Ooh. Nice! Oh, that is... Oh, yeah, baby, yeah! I have 95 friggin' gold right now. It's awesome. Ooh, Sharptooth. Sure, I'll shuffle the deck. Cause Alright, come on, baby. I need that huge success! Fuck. I'm gonna go 3? My gut says 3, my brain says 4. Nope, I really just don't know. Ah, it was 4. Ooh, that's not what I wanted to see. Oh! Well. Ouch McGouchy is correct.
Our time has come. So be it.
Nice. More fame. What do we get? Hell
Will it be
yeah.
yours? Who can say?
Oh my gosh. Look at the gold. Yeah. Hi, buddy.
A mighty weapon for a mightier warrior than you, I think.
A perilous chance. Further into the forest, you hear a smattering of voices carried down the wind from somewhere to the east. You motion to Colborne to stay behind before cautiously approaching the voices. You spy a small Empire party taking a break from their zealous manhunt. Oh, it's this pendulum. You overhear the soldiers discussing a nearby landmark. Glad I got that piece of information. You just made a soldier balancing. Okay. Woo!
Nicely timed.
Oh yeah! Okay. Kind of wish I went for that shield, but
Your memories seemed
Oh.
filled with conflict and chaos, yet occasionally something merely pleasant slips through.
the old farmer hawks his wares to passerbys. Tarts, pies, exotic fruit. Chester gives you a jolly wave. What would you like to buy on this fine morning? Pies? He passes you a vegetable pie from his wagon. Smells richly of herbs. As always, the pies have been selling steadily today. Chester considers his coin chest for a while before he finally decides on a price. I just cannot win with these cards. God dang it. Alright, let's see if we can make this happen. I need a 16 on these bad boys.
Games within games within games.
Oh, I need a... No! Grumpy Gus! Ah. Oh, there isn't. Ooh,
These
Yvette's
tokens
College.
represent the expansion of the game. More options, more cards, more opportunities.
Another woman greets you at the door of Yvonne's cottage. She currently introduced herself as Yvonne's sister, Yvette. Yvonne and her baby are nowhere in sight. She too offers you a beef pie and potatoes, sprinkling some sunshine flour over it. Brings out the flavor, you know. You bite into the pie, the seeds of the sunshine burst sweetly in your mouth as you chew. Then you see it, your hands, wrinkling before your eyes. Oh no! Yvette laughs. Fool! That will teach you to befriend my awful sister! Before you can do anything, she pushes you from the cottage and locks the door. You see the sign in front of the waterfall. Waterfall of Youth, very dangerous, stay clear. Oh. Oh boy. Oh god. Yes! Thank you, Akka! Squinting, you see the pool behind the waterfall is more tranquil than the roaring river. You wade across and duck beneath the waterfall. As you slip into the tranquil waters, your wrinkled hands smooth. Surrounded by the delicate yellow sunshine flowers, you feel at peace. Until you are startled by a sudden cry of an infant. Tucked away in the dim, wet cave, you find a baby! It lies calmly in a simple wicker basket. Around its neck hangs Yvonne's amulet. The baby smiles gummily and sucks on the edge of the artifact. Piecing it together, you pluck a string of sunshine flowers and drop a few petals into the child's gurgling mouth. The baby begins to magically mature. Before you know it, a frazzled and fully grown Yvonne clambers out of the basket, wrapping the linens around her for her modesty. Yvette was so much nicer as a baby. Thank you. I don't think she intended to leave me here forever. Maybe just overnight. The water of youth cannot be taken from these grounds without losing its magic, unless it's in a citrine vial. Return to me later, and I'll have one prepared for you. Do I explore the corner? Let's ask about the hermit. Same thing. Do I need food cards? Do I need equipment? I have 32 days. I think let's keep going. Stay fast to the path of bluebells. If you're at the Great Lake, you've gone too far. Holy Jesus, that's a map. Alright. I'll take 4 days. Just once I would like... Oh my gosh, that'd be amazing if I could draw that card.
You have found the hermit, although this entire meeting was ordained. You would not be here if you had not once been there.
Here where the fog hangs heaviest, you spy a lone tent surrounded by a thick blanket of snow. Why would I continue exploring? I want to approach the tent, right? What else would be out there that I would want to approach the tent for? You enter the tent on the floor. A small copper bowl burns with a warming blue flame. The tent is otherwise unadorned and unfurnished. An old man sits cross-legged in the middle of the space, the hermit. He is small, very small. Colorful cloth and thick swatches of moss have been draped over his shoulders, swamping the hermit's delicate frame. He is pale and sickly, his skin stretched tight over his gaunt face. His eyes are closed, but he doesn't appear to be breathing. Kolbjorn bows his head, pressing his hand to his forehead in respect. He's not dead. You turn to see a young woman dressed in scholar's robes, standing at the entrance to this tent. Not yet, anyway. He used all his energy to preserve the forest. It's killing him. The hermit does not move, yet his voice rings out around you. All of these cards have already been played. I have a role yet to fulfill. I do not die today. The woman looks sadly at the hermit. Ask how the hermit eats? He draws his power from the earth, but even that cannot sustain him enough for this. I keep out the bears and wolves well enough. The woman nods. It was only a matter of time before they found us. The hermit sits deathly still, surrounded by his winter forest. So do I just spend my 28 days as a currency? You set up in front of the hermit's tent and wait. General William arrives with his mage hunters on the morning of the third summer. What the fuck? Let me read that sentence again. Arrives with his mage hunters on the morning of the 4th of 3rd summer. He sees you and smiles without a hint of surprise. Ah, it's the meddling civilian! You steel your nerves and draw your weapon. General William. The general has been seen black and forbidden things. The mage hunters who accompany him have even now begun to suspect him of heresy. Generals call forth a hail of arrows when they sound their horn. Use a VOD to make yourself scarce.
Leave or die.
I'm gonna take on... Oh, he dead. His platoon dead at his feet, and his plumed helmet splattered with blood. The wounded general grips his sword in defiance. I feel like letting the mage woman decide would be like the most noble way of going about it. As you lower your weapon, General Williams shuts his eye with relief. The woman's face twists with rage and her hands to glow with dark energy. If you will not finish him, I will. Hold, Filet. You turn to see the hermit standing in the door of his tent. We can afford to be merciful. Our roles here are determined, and we must act upon them. He stares deep into your eyes. We have more business, you and I, but that will come later. Go forth and meet the fates. The woman lowers her hand, stares at you defiantly. Now we can be safe, even if just for a moment.
Success and the secrets of the hermit are unfolded to you.
Nice. Yeah, buddy! We have accomplished the hermit. Alright. Trudge forward and take on the wheel, or do we want to go back and take on one of the previous challenges? Part of me thinks they're like you just had to win that in order to gold it. I didn't gold the murder mystery, and I didn't gold saving the citizens. I still have to beat strength, and currently I can do the wheel, justice, the hanged man, death, and temperance. Try Ween.
There are wheels within wheels.
Alright, let's see what the wheel's all about. 3 mysterious characters have been imprisoned beyond this mortal realm. Freeing them may provide great rewards. Okay. So success in any gambit will aid your quests. The road may be long, ensure you have enough food to avoid starvation, and you will need gold to survive the trial. So I need food and gold, really. Colbjorn's been my guy. Let's keep going with him. I want to get through this Hoarfrost trial at some point, though. I want to get through Market Thief so badly. We'll take... What platinum card do I take? Do I take a map reveal? That might not be a terrible idea. Let's see, is there any of these cards that I haven't looked at? Nope, I know all those encounters. So let's take a look at what other cards I have that are either unknown or have... No, let's put the billy clubs in. Marksman Bane, Winter's Bane. Actually, no. Let's do Scorched Blade. Throw in the Golden Shield. Throw in some new stuff just so we can find out what the fuck it does. Food, gold. Alright, let's begin the wheel.
Fate turns through all of our lives. We can choose when to spin the wheel, yet not where it lands. Anger, pain, wrath. These are the powers that propel us when faith, love, and truth have failed us.
You wake one night to a shimmering orb hovering over you, bathing your surroundings in a silver light. 3 figures appear in the glow. The tallest one speaks, despite her hushed tone. Her voice fills the room. Rise, hero. Rise and free us from our eternal prison. Mortals have names for us. Genies, jinns, or deities. But we are none of these. We are witchers of the weave. The fates of all things are ours to know. What would you ask? Harrow speaks, his voice booming from behind his long beard. To free us, you must travel beyond the mortal realm. We can guide you, but you alone must master the whims of fate. Iowa laments. We are not the only ones who see the strings tied to every mortal. Long ago, a mage saw himself as puppet master and not a marionette. He would not stand for our interference, so he trapped us here beyond the mortal gates. We are not in your mortal realm, but somewhere beyond. We can bring you part of the way, but you alone must prove yourself the master of fate. Some are supple and bend to fate's will, while others are left broken. The three siblings join hand and begin to chant. There's a moment of discomfort and rushing sensation, and when your vision clears, you feel like you're floating. Far below, you see your body, still safely asleep beside the fire. Prove yourself, and you will open the path to our prison. So we need to gather fate shards to free them. 50 shards! Okay. This intervention will have alerted our jailer, the Black Knight. Tarry not. The longer you take to get there, the stronger the night will be.
A bridge is more than a mere structure. It binds two worlds together, creating something new upon its back.
As you approach a bridge high in the mountains, you see that is already occupied. From your viewing angle, you notice the bridge structure has been damaged. With luck, you may be able to knock out one of the supports with a thrown object, causing the bridge to collapse. But I don't have any equipment. Sadness. Maybe this was not a good card to pick.
There is nothing but blood on the snow.
Oh, I hit the wrong freaking button. Not even close. Damn it. Ah, dang it. I didn't see that one go way too late. Okay. A little bit rough for a first combat, but, yeah. You search the Fallen for anything of value. Yeah, I'll take it. Ooh.
More challenges, more questions, more truths.
The tower's in chaos. Alarm bells have the garrison soldiers in panic as you watch. A goblin with a hefty sack leaps from a window, dangling from a makeshift rope. He bounces painfully off the wall as he lowers himself onto the ground. The castle doors fly open. Guards assemble, armed and angered. Goblin blows his horn, discharging little more than a feeble hiss. I need a moment to recharge this! Help me and I'll split my takings! Before you can reply, he throws you an item from his sack. Here's your retainer, he says. The guards rush forward. Arrest them! They're with the goblin! Marksman Bane. There are none so hated by the infantry as marksmen. Small wonder this weapon is prized by them.
Is there anyone you won't work with?
Ooh. Oh, I thought he was dead. Damn. I just fumbled all over. I did the controller equivalent of face rolling the keyboard. really rough start. The worst part is those are 2 encounters that I put in there. With the goblin gone, you make your own escape. They say the road to Goblin Town is paved with gold and dead mice. Horace, son of the village idiot, has lured you to his forest cave with the promise of hidden treasure. You regret everything. No, I think I have to not only save the goblin, but I have to defeat all the enemies before the goblin escapes. Just through there, he points into a dark cavern. I saw a goblin hurrying into that hole not a moment ago. Goblin Town is in there, I'm sure of it. What? What is even happening? Is that the end? Okay, that was kind of interesting. Horace is crestfallen when you tell him that Goblin Town wasn't down there. You didn't find the goblin either? Probably used their wily magics. I tell you what, if you manage to get your hands on a goblin, they might lead you there.
Alchemy is one of the pure arts. That says little for its practitioners, however.
Countless jars and obscure artifacts clutter the room. On a central workbench, a peculiar glass beaker simmers over a flame. Ah, I see you found my laboratory then, a voice exclaims. From behind a pile of dusty books, a robed figure emerges, clad in a pointy hat and pair of thick spectacles. He smiles. Here to create the elusive elixir of life, or perhaps it is gold you desire. All is possible through alchemy. Alas, I have yet to prove that such things are indeed possible, he explains. No matter. Say, would you care to assist me with my experiment? Very well, let's begin. Take a jar and place its contents in the beaker, he says as he dips his quill in an inkwell and prepares to write. Remember, you must keep the elixir pure. You take a jar from the shelf and unscrew the lid.
Here we see yet another wheel, each different, yet each bearing their own similarities.
I mean, I would like to be able to actually, like, read what the hell I'm actually picking out of, so I'm just gonna... Alright, red beetles. The jar contains a collection of red beetles. You place one in the beaker and it dissolves instantly. The clear liquid gains the faintest tint of red. Excellent, the alchemist says as he scrawls feverishly in his ledger. Now pick another! So, I'm assuming... The jar contains dried yellow mushrooms. You sprinkle a handful in the beaker and they dissolve instantly, tinting the elixir a dull orange. Most interesting, the alchemist remarks as he continues to write in his ledger. Now pick one more! As you sprinkle the blue beetles into the orange, the liquid instantly loses orange and turns into a dull brown. The elixir bubbles and frosts before exploding with an earth-shattering bang, sending fragments of glass and brown goo around the room. Oh, wow. I think you might have been right. What have I done? The alchemist cries as he sinks to the floor and head in hands. My laboratory is ruined! You decide to leave before the alchemist asks you to help clean up. Yep, so it was keeping them all the same color. I was thinking something different. Oh, and here I have to do this. Oh, this is just round 1. Oh, this should be fine. Hey, look, it's 10. Really? Well, thank you for uncovering the last card. Oh, and I can't do it because Kolbjorn's on cooldown. Wait, well, wait.
Are you made of stock sturdy enough to weather these trials?
Kolbjorn the Betrayer, you are survived in the forest with neither sustenance or warmth. The Elder of Clan Eyebright awaits you both at the edge of the Grim Wilds, a glacial forest of blizzards, beasts, and treachery. If the ancestors see you through this night, you are forgiven. The Elder can't help but look longingly at the charming miniature pies you recently bought. I don't want to beg, but many of the clan go hungry each night. For your kindness, a reward. With little ceremony, Kolbjorn descends into the Grimwild. He gives you a word of warning. The Grimwilds will offer us no refuge in the cold. We must keep moving if we want to survive. It is still bright out as you delve further in. The metal handle of your weapon chills your side. The intense cold makes it hard to think. It is difficult to remember whether a path or a tree is familiar or new. The forest leads you deep into a large frozen pond cut into the mountain. Chill numbs your wounds. Kolbjorn takes a sip too. The hours pass. It is still bright out as you delve further in. The metal handle of your weapon chills your side. Dense cold makes it hard to think. It is have we read that already? Come on! There we go.
Victory. You are learning.
You stumble across a small stone shrine. A roughly chiseled figurine of a vulture. Or is it a human? Sits within. Kolbjorn drops a few coins in the shrine and prays. You drop a few coins in the frozen offering bowl and bend your head in prayer. The shrine spirit answers your prayer as it sees fit. The sun is setting, bathing the grim wilds in a warm orange. If you were not knee-deep in icy snow, you could perhaps enjoy the beauty of it. Kolbjorn stands like a morose statue, ignoring the sunset. A crow cocks its head at you, and it speaks in the common tongue. How now, wanderers in the grim? Are the wanderers lost? Do they require assistance? You place the weapon at the crow's feet. Oh, man. Oh, my goodness gracious. That's perfectly okay, because I was going to pick a failure. The crow taps the wood weapon violently with its beak and then looks at it with a beady eye. Yes, this is a goodly thing! The talking bird cocks its head at a strange angle. You look broken. I can fix you a spell. Then it slowly drags the equipment away into the forest. The hours pass. You move through the trees, shivering, finding only more dense forest. Kolbjorn warns you not to stray too far from where you had left the Elder. The hours pass. The pitch black of night has arrived in the grim wilds. Bitter cold seeps into your bone, racking your limbs with a pain as you move. Woo! Ha ha ha! Oh. Barefoot with a thin shawl clutched around her, she stands before you and speaks in a deep voice, each word ringing out like a gong. Mortal, you summoned, but I smell no blood, nor enemy slain to honor me. Feeling strangely compelled, you take your dagger from your belt and drive it into your gut. Ow. 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 Ow! The spirit smiles as your blood splatters onto the snow. Immediately you feel the frost touch the wound. The ghost bless you as it fades away. Draw a gain card at the beginning of each new map. If it is a max life card, then keep it. Otherwise, discard it. I mean, feels a little bit better. I don't have any more equipment. Ow. God damn it! Ow! Bear trap. For fuck's sake. Ow. Thank God. The crow cocks his head at you and grin speaks the common tongue. How now? Oh, damn it. It is dawn. The elder should find us soon. As day breaks, the elder of Clan Eyebright greets you with a tin cup of steaming tea. You gulp it down quickly, sighing with relief as the elixir's warmth spreads through your body. The ancestors have judged you worthy of Colborne. Oh, sorry. The ancestors have judged you worthy, Colborne. The old northern places a wrinkled hand on his chest and bows.
Well done.
The other watches as a small bird alights on the tree beside him. I fear our clan is no more, but the hearth of Clan Eyebright may still burn true in the endless halls. Restore our honor, Colborne. Avenge us. It may well by our village lives a shaman Appeal to her mercy, see if she can tell us more. That was a fucking trial, dear lord. Climb the first steps far above you. Figure step from the void and fall in line behind the Black Knight.
You might want to work on this. Clearly you lack what it takes.
Fate has chosen an ally for the Black Knight. Though I am now blind to the weave of fate, I am sure our faith is with you. Our faith in you is well placed. I mean, that was the card I wanted, so... meh. Oh, I have no food.
Back to the bones. I hope you have learned to be their master.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Can you claim this token?
You jump to your feet and catch a glimpse of the thief as they weave through the crowd. Alright. Tangled maze of people proves too much for you, and the thief makes his escape. And I died.
Poverty and lack of fame can make life miserable, but a lack of food leaves us dead.
One drunken night. But we got some tokens.
Fate tears hope from your grasp once more.
Yeah, it's not been a great day for getting these trials done. I don't think Man of the World is really helpful here. Although I did like that card, although I don't think I have that card anymore.
If you fail to take tokens with you, you will lose the opportunity to open new cards. Even so, too many tokens can weigh you down and make your challenges harder.
I mean, granted, I got through the Kolbjorn quest, which was
Why
awesome.
have the fates themselves turned their attention to you in such a way? Because you are destined for great things. Regicide.
Let's buy food. Woo! 25 health when I didn't need it.
What is truth? Do not let these spirits sell you on their fancy. Truth is never so clearly cut.
Gariel appears to you in a vision of silver light. I do not have eyes, yet I perceive fate's hand. Do you see the world as it truly is, or is your vision clouded? Your mind's eye sees truth. This is good.
Anger. You and I must both cultivate our anger. for Callus lies at the end of our quest, and we will need to be white-hot in our rage to defeat him.
Harrow appears before you in a vision of silver. People claim that they fight for freedom, for coin, or to protect the weak. The truth makes liars of them all. They fight because inside their hearts burns an unquenchable rage. If you are to free us, you must not just be a skilled warrior, but prepared for whatever fate they may set in your path. Oh, like I can tell what anything is. No righteous battles out without a limitation on time. A lover in peril or comrade suspended from the hangman's noose. Fate will decide the sand in the hourglass. I can't tell what any of these say. I'm gonna go for the one with 4 to it. You are not the first here to attempt these trials. What separates you from the others? Just defeat all enemies within 60 seconds. I think we can do that, as long as I don't have shit weapons, but I think I might. Mage. A century of persecution has left only the most martial still willing to call themselves mage. Mages create pools of dark magic. Attack them quickly to stop them from casting.
Together, push them back. Death itself defeats us.
Oh. Oh, come on. I don't think I'm gonna make it. Damn it! Harrow cannot hide his disappointment. You must master both the deadly arts, combat and fate. Without both, you are a man with only one leg, destined to walk in circles.
Like a flame, you are never satiated until you have consumed all.
Is it greed that leads mortals to degrade each other in the pursuit of coin? Gariel whispers in your ear. Thin strands of silver smoke ensnare you like jailer's chains. Or perhaps we are all equally damaged, and we label those with better understanding greedy, or to appease our envy. Given to greed and fate will reward you. The wispy chains snap and disappear. You have not a penny to your name. Papa cannot be our savior. Make haste and enrich yourself. Oh, for fuck's sake.
What truth lies in dreams, eh?
Oh. Once more, your sleep is interrupted by silver smoke and a vision of Iwa, mistress of fate. You sigh and pack up your bedroll as she begins to speak. I am Iwa, mistress of fate. I observe fate's whims and help my brother and sister guide people towards their destiny. Fate is not solely chaos and menace and chance. My brother Harrow weaves the tapestry of life with your memories and dreams. Iwa extends her hands to you in an elegant motion. Tiny ethereal figures dance in cavort in her palms. Gradually you realize you're watching events from your own past. This is the weave of life's tapestry that we shall re-examine.
Shamans are to be treated with suspicion. They are like mages, but they believe otherwise.
The shamans of the north are known as healers, raid leaders, and curse bringers, among other things. She stares warily as you approach, but relaxes to the sight of Kolbjorn. Clan Eyebright fodder, and one of the eastern belts! I've only spilled your people's bloods, and I've yet to see one up close. The shaman peers into your eyes. Do you find it hard to move with bones so weak? Kolbjorn drops a blessing at the door, and the shaman allows him to enter. Great, I need a blessing for that.
This knight is merely a tool of the fates, but this is a tool that can still cut deeply.
Duel the Black Knight for 30 seconds to gain 5 shards. Sure. I'll do that. Because how terribly could this go? Black Knight, a warrior from beyond the 13th gate. You must bash away his armor before you can take him down. Black Knight disappears with a booming laugh.
Goblins, they lead to naught but trouble.
You spy
Were it in
Goblin.
my hands, I would never deal with them.
You spy a goblin, half hidden in a copse of trees, counting the gold weighing down in his sack. Startled by your presence, he beats a hasty retreat through a magical portal. You tell Kolbjorn to stay behind before pursuing the goblin through the portal. Ow. Alright. You exit through the glowing door to find yourself in more or less the same place as before. Kolbjorn waves at you from a few steps away, surprised and bemused. The crunching of leaves underfoot betrays the goblin running further into the forest. You follow him, he may lead you to goblin treasure, hordes of legend. Thank you, chat. Goblin turns to see you still in pursuit. He shouts in exasperation, "Leave me be, meddling human!" The mournful blare of his horn echoes through the forest. Another portal yawns before you, the goblin nowhere in sight. So the exit's over there. There'd be foodstuffs over there. Oh, I didn't see that. Ching, ka-ching. Find yourself face down in a pile of leaves being shaken awake by Colborne. Slightly dazed, you hear the jangle of coins in the distance. Catch the goblin just as he leaps into another portal. Dear Lord! This be some nonsense! Alright, so the escape is at the very other end. There's some gold on the left there, but honestly... Oh. Easy enough. Bing and pow. I mean, this quest line has been great for getting a shit ton of gold. The portal deposits you directly in the path of an oblivious Colbjorn, bowling him over. As you pick yourself up off the ground, you spy the elusive goblin escaping over a hill. I mean, I understand goblins like gold, but I just wonder how many of these things am I going to go through to win here. Alright. My exit's to the right there. Hey, gold, baby, go. That's the exit there, but I'm gonna go for that gold because I'm gonna be greedy. I mean, I kind of feel like so that was what, the third card, fourth card, fourth card. He sighs at your appearance. My, you are persistent. I'd offer you some milk tea if you hadn't pursued me relentlessly and barged unwelcome into my home. His face cracks into a mischievous grin. You're in Goblin Town, human, where the sky is made of the stone, and the roast lizard is the best of the Empire. He gestures at the window, and your jaw drops. The sky is indeed made of stone. The city waiting beyond has been carved into a vast cavern. The street below is host to a market lit by an uneven green lantern. Goblins and hooded figures peruse the wares, giving wide berth to a giant rodent-like beast of burdens. You swear you see a lone Empire soldier before she disappears into the crowd. He tips the sack of gold towards you. The goblin's face crinkles sadly. Take it! As you grab hold of the sack, he blows his horn, opening a portal at your feet. Next time you want to reach Goblin Town, consider using a more conventional entrance. He gives a half-hearted wave. Woo! The goblin sitting room fades from view, and you find yourself back in the forest. Well, I now have 155 gold, so... Didn't I say stay here? Alright, whatever. Once more, your sleep is interrupted by silver smoke and a vision of Iowa, Mistress of Fate. You sigh and pack up your bedroll as she begins to speak. We get 4 encounter cards.
I'm not a vain man. You must appreciate that this game, has been my focus for more years than I can count. I have a certain pride regarding its twists and turns.
I want that huge success, baby. So it's not 1. And we're doing the Wheel of Rage again.
Oh dear. Move faster next time. With what confidence you choose your tools and faith in your powers.
Well done, Hero Cheers. You have proved yourself capable of besting fate itself. Alright.
It claws at the belly and thrusts one into truth.
You hear Aoi's voice in your head, and a great swirling mist surrounds and confines you. Fate's hunger must be sated. Should the meal nourish the needy or fatten the opulent? It is not for us to know. Fate will decide. Ugh. Oh, no. Garrett appears to you in a vision of silver light. Oh. Literally didn't follow any of that. Thank you, Akka.
Alchemy is not chemistry. The formulations are merely a receptacle for the powers involved. Every alchemist has at least a touch of the mage about them.
Alright. Oh, I see how this works. So now there's the same 8 options, but now... No! I was off by just a smidge. Gingerly, you add the blue mushrooms to the green flask. The liquid remains unchanged. A perfect blend of components, but the color lacks some purity, the alchemist says as he picks up the flask with a pair of metal tongs and carefully pours the liquid into a small vial. I dare say if my calculations are correct, a single sip will provide you with enough sustenance to last a day. Take it, it's yours. It's no elixir of life, but it will do.
Taking orders from a goblin. You're lucky I came along, given you're the type to do whatever anyone asks of you.
Oh, this one. So let's see if I can actually make this happen this time.
Is there anyone who works?
Oh, damn it. Oh, I made it! Sweet! Hearing the shouts of additional guards, the goblin summons a portal and drags you in. The three of you fall through a seemingly endless tunnel of swirling stars. Oh, I can't tell with some of this card. I hate this wheel. see the goblin ahead.
Excellent.
His sack
A
tears
wise
open and his loot
decision.
tumbles toward you. After what seems like a lifetime, the portal releases you in a forest. You find Kolbjorn behind a tree, staring sadly at the fish he had just caught. Your majestic disappearing act has become the talk of the town. Woo! Ow.
Here you will always find fair exchange. Do not overlook the many possible uses this may have. Many will not be so fair in your travels. How appropriate.
Excellent choice, although either would be useful in a fight with a pair of fire bears. A band of northerners brought this meat from the carcass of some type of beast they hunt.
Nicely done.
We're closing up. You'll have to come back another day. I want to stay here.
Healing in a place like this always carries a price.
I mean, I have... I can ask the whispers of their travels, she explains. They speak many of trails, some of daring, some of adventure, some of things yet to pass. She holds out her withered palm. For a donation, I can share their tale. She pauses. The spirits do not want to share their tales with you. She returns your gold. Well, gee, thanks.
Perhaps you should have taken your time.
I will duel the Black Knight for 50 seconds. I'm gonna see if I can kill the Black Knight in 50 seconds. Unless it's got all that other nonsense with it, then I'm gonna be a little more hesitant. Woohoo! Oh, I get 4 fame and I get 2 bonus fate. Nice. Oh. Yay! Let's buy some equipment. Golden shield. One-handed weapon used to. I mean, I could buy. Once more, your sleep is interrupted.
Here we see yet another wheel, each different, yet each bearing their own similarities.
Hey, it's the alchemist again. Woo!
Good luck taking this token from me.
Oh, that was poor timing. Although I don't think the oh, I was a little too hasty on that. Alright, just not red. Should be food. Oof, that's not what I want to see. Hey, chat, can I get max life? Thank you. By the way, I got the achievement Ninja, which is survive 3 encounters without taking damage within a single challenge. Oh, cool! I got the Empire's Burden anyway. All right, here we go. Damn it. Now I'll just fight.
There is nothing like blood on the snow.
Ow! It is hammer time, baby. Oh man, I do not have. Hey! That's fine. Oh, I have. Duel the Black Knight for 7 shards, if I can defeat him. Give in to the wield of greed.
I'm not a vain man. You must appreciate that the game, this
Nice.
game, has been my
Even though, I
focus
have a
for
shit ton
more
of gold.
years than I can count. I have a certain pride regarding its twists and turns.
Ooh, 6 of blight.
You might want to work on this. Clearly, you lack what it takes.
Booyah! Colbjorn, come on, buddy. Alright, should I go ahead and defeat the Black Knight, or should I go check out the other 2 cards? I'm just gonna go for the Black Knight.
Now you reap all that you have sown. Now death comes for you in a score of forms.
The golden stairs give way to solid stone. You find yourself face to face with the Black Knight. You're on a mountaintop, cloaked in silver fog. Iowa, Harrow, and Gariel, Material has been beside you and smiled. You have pierced the veil, and so the Black Knight comes to defend his realm. Defeat him and Furious, champion. Fate has provided the Black Knight with more protection. Black Knight summons its allies. Fate has also cursed your endeavor. Harrow speaks. Fate has chosen pieces for both sides of the board. We shall see if you can overcome your obstacles placed before you. For all our sakes, I hope you are victorious. Black Knight, the protector of prisoners being held beyond this mortal realm. A mighty foe in mighty armor that must be bashed off before he can be killed. Oh, shit. Oh, I'm just jumping the hell out of this guy. Oh, I didn't get to dodge behind him. I pushed him as I dodged. Booyah! Silver clouds disperse around you as the Black Knight's body falls lifelessly to the floor. Gariel greets you warmly. You have freed us from our prison. We thought eternal. Our gratitude shall be endless, warrior of fate. I can see why he's watching you, Aya says with a smile. While he is watching you, Harrow says grimly, we shall be plotting our revenge. The 3 siblings disappear in a cloud of gray and gold. Overcome with exhaustion, you look around for a comfortable place to make camp. You're surprised to see your bedroll already laid out beside a campfire burning low. You gaze up at the night sky briefly before falling into a deep and untroubled sleep.
Fate itself begins to turn in your favor. We knew that because you are here.
Grimalkin. Pow! Forgotten Dreams. Neat. Let's see what else we got. Oh, cool! A new platinum card, Goblin Town. For escaping with the Goblin Thief, payment due. For making good use on the trading house, Scouting Party. Nice! That is, we are 10 challenges done, 8 of which we have golded. I only have about 40 minutes before I have to be at work. If you want, I can plow through one of these that we already did. What was Chariot? Oh, that one's gonna take a while. I don't think we can do Chariot. Yeah, we could do the Hierophant. Let's filter back to gold. Alright, let's see if we can do this quest real quick. Alright, so I'm not gonna read the prompts aloud because we've already done this quest. So the goal is we need to get all 19 clues. I can always review all the clues at the when we get to the last part. We just need to find clues, and I think what the problem I had is I just didn't have the gold to buy all the clues. So I got the right assassin, I didn't have all the clues. Alright, come on, baby. I knew it was a little early. Woohoo! As you add the blue mushroom, the mystery glows in intense blue, lighting up the room. You did it! The alchemist's eyes grow wild with excitement. The elixir of kings! He dips a large ladle in the glowing broth. Here, drink it! It'll bring you luck! Yeah, I need to get all red. But at least I know what all blue is. So that's kind of cool. Oh. Yeah.
You lot can hardly work out time.
Ah, I keep forgetting the Y button. I see the symbol, I'm like, what? I'm supposed to press the button? I did not do well in that combat. I mean, in all fairness, I like just spaced out on a number of the button responses, so that was just... that was not one of my better moments. Are you serious right now? Oi.
I hope this works.
Oh, come on. Oh, come on! Oh, boy. I died.
Now death comes to you. This story ends here.
I don't think I have a time now to make it. So I'm going to call it here for the day. When we pick up, you know what? I'll make another stab at strength, maybe. Or I might start justice. We'll see. But either way, I'll be playing more of this tomorrow. So same time, same place, more fun. Thank you for everyone who tuned in today. I appreciate it. And until tomorrow, have a great rest of your day, everyone. Bye.